Most strategies ignore you. You don't need a map that scales a mountain that you don't even want to climb. And the reality is no one can design strategy for you if it doesn't start with clarity of who you are, where you are, and what you want. Hello, and welcome to the Influence and Growth Mastery Podcast, where high-performing CEOs and entrepreneurs learn to scale smarter. I'm Tanya Gossage, founder of Gossage Consulting and the Power Connectors. Right here, every week, you're going to discover the real strategies in referral marketing, authority building, and AI-powered automation to help you attract high-ticket leads and grow through smart connections, not cold outreach. Today, we're building our strategy from the inside out. If you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're a CEO who's been growing but feels increasingly out of alignment, this episode is going to meet you right where you are. Last week, we talked about what's happening in your business or when your business looks successful on the outside, but on the inside, you are completely tapped out. Again, I want you to know you're not broken, you're not lazy, you're not missing a secret, you're just ready for a new lens. This week, I'm actually going to give you that lens. We're going to explore how to build a strategy from the inside out. One that honors your energy, is going to honor your vision and the season of your life. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab your coffee, your notebook, and just take that deep breath. Let's do it again. We're going to take that deep breath and we're going to dive in. So let's actually start with the problem. Traditional business strategy is often built from the inside out. First of all, we try to reverse engineer someone else's funnel because, hey, it worked for them, right? So if it worked for them, it should work for us. But here's the catch. Those playbooks, they weren't written for your business. What works for a volume-based influencer may actually drain a provider like you. If it worked for them, it worked for them. It may not work for you. Then we set these bold 5-year revenue forecasts, right? Let's be honest. How often do those projections actually reflect what matters to us right now? How often? 5-year projections. You probably have felt this, right? You probably have felt this too. The urge to stack more systems, more software, more structure, just to feel like you're keeping up. How many of you are out on AppSumo every day, every week? You get those FOMO emails. I know you do. I do. I talk to people every single day who get those. How many of you, I'm raising my hand, I've started deleting them. I don't even open them anymore. I made a promise to myself before Thanksgiving, Black Friday week last year to stop looking at them because we feel that pressure that we need more systems, we need more software, we need more structure just so you can keep up with the Joneses, right? More complexity that just often it builds a business that is what? More disconnected. It's more disconnected from right here, your heart, your energy, your goals, And what happens? What happens? You say yes more too often, you're overcommitted, and before you know it, you're juggling all of these balls in the air from screen to screen to screen. I have 3 screens, and the more crap I have opened, the more disconnected I get. I now start every morning spending time getting focused, knowing where my time is going to go throughout the day. And if I start getting unfocused, I stop, take that deep breath as I did with you a while ago, and I start getting refocused. I have one of these right in front of me. You saw me reach for it right over here. It stays in front of me. You have to have structure. You have to have structure. You have to have simplicity. You're saying yes way too often. You are overcommitted. And again, before you know it, you're trying to juggle everything. And eventually, you're going to lose that spark, that inner drive. Yes, the inner drive that dims because you're not creating from what I'm starting to say a lot, alignment. You're trying to survive from obligation to this one, obligation to that one, and not from alignment. And what you're left with is a business that scales from stress instead of anxiety. That is the part nobody warned you about. And I want you to know, here's the truth. Most strategies ignore you. You don't need a map that scales a mountain that you don't even want to climb. And the reality is no one can design strategy for you if it doesn't start with clarity of who you are, where you are, and what you want. Let's talk about strategy as a relationship. Strategy is not rigidity. It's relationship. Let me walk you through my 3-part model for building strategy from the inside out. Number 1, clarity of self plus vision. Ask yourself, who am I becoming? Not just what am I achieving, but who am I becoming? This is about your identity, not just about the metrics, but who am I? What kind of life and business actually lights you up? Let yourself dream here. Stop for a minute. And as I mentioned, I can't pick up my notebook right now, but write it down. Write down your ideal week. And once you write it down, take it and put it in your calendar so that you know what you are doing every moment, every day, every week. Here's a journal prompt that changes everything for me. This is a gold mine. Or did I just inherit it from somebody else's expectations? Sit with it for just a moment. Capacity, mental, emotional, physical, real strategy honors your bandwidth. If you're constantly pushing, something eventually is going to break. I can promise you, and I can tell you what that is it's going to be you. You are the one that is going to break mentally, emotionally, and physically. You cannot stand up to that. Ask yourself, what season am I in? And am I wired for a sprint right now? Or do I need a sabbatical? Or is this slow? Is this a slow, steady burn? Let me be honest. I used to run on empty, thinking burnout was proof of my ambition. But burnout is nothing but broken boundaries. I am tired of burnout. I am tired of stress. I left that 6 years ago of working 24/7, working 80 plus hours a week. I don't have that anymore. I know who I am. I know who I want to be. I know who I want to connect with. I'm saying no to those who don't align with me anymore. Connection to clients, to a community. Who energizes you? Who energizes me, not just who pays you. It's the right clients that create capacity. The wrong ones, all they do is they absolutely consume you. And this is exactly why I created the power connectors. I want to align with a community, not just a bigger network. I don't know if you've read that book, The Power Connectors. That's where I got this name or the Power Connections. Judy Romanek. Oh my gosh. It's the power of 150 people. Honestly, that's all you need in your network is 150 of the right people. You need 5 in this group, 50 in this group, the remainder in this group. That's all you really need in your network to grow a phenomenal business. But I needed an aligned community, not a bigger network. And here's the truth. Strategy that isolates is a strategy that collapses. You need to build with people, not pressure. And I say you need, I'm not trying to be bossy. I'm recommending, highly recommending that you build with people, not pressure. Strategy, it isn't just logic, it's leverage, relational leverage. You need people. You need people that you can go to, people that you can recommend, people that you can partner with, people that can refer people to you to grow your business. This is a people business. This is a community business. Let's get practical here. I just cannot emphasize enough. It's all in the community. It's all in the network. How do you start applying this? Number one is you have to assess what's working. Look across your business. Look across your offers. Look across your schedule, your content. Just because something works, it doesn't mean that it still fits. Ask yourself, is this creating momentum or is it draining it? If it's costing you clarity, if it's costing you peace, it's not working. It's really not working if it's costing you your clarity, your peace, your alignment. Look at your calendar, color code it for the last few weeks. Maybe green means that it was energizing to you. Keep doing it because it's green. Go, keep doing it. Maybe red means it drains you. The people that you met with, that was a draining one-on-one, a draining call, a draining meeting, a draining webinar. Don't do those again. This one exercise can change everything for you. And then ask yourself, what can you delete from your calendar the next week and the following week? What can you pause? What can you absolutely drop completely? I'm giving you permission to do that. And then thirdly, align your outreach. Stop trying to be everywhere all the time. Be where you're most received. Be where you're most energized and most authentic. Consistency, it doesn't mean constant. It means clear and committed. You don't need performance energy. You need aligned presence. That's what we all need. We need to be aligned with who we are connecting with in workshops, masterminds, smart connects, webinars, anything that we do. We need to be aligned with the people there. We don't need to scale chaos. We have enough of that going on. You need to scale clarity. And where can we find that clarity? If you're sitting there nodding with me right now, maybe exhaling for the first time today, hear me on this. You're not crazy for wanting more flow. Trust me, you're not behind for needing more rest. You're not absolutely alone in thinking there's got to be a better way. Tanya, there's got to be a better way. And I promise you there is. There is a better way. And you do not have to do this alone. Join my groups on Alignable. We are helping people every single day in the Connection Exchange, in the Referral Power Hour, in the Mastermind Momentum Think Tank, and in the Connectors Lounge every month. We are helping people connect to their ideal clients, to their referral partners. People are growing their business there. You do not have to do this alone. Listen to this episode again. Journal that 3-part model. Let it land. I want you to download my free guide if you've not gotten it before, the Revenue Connectors Blueprint. It's a low barrier, high clarity first step. Do it. And if you're ready to be surrounded by strategic aligned community, join the Power Connectors. It's a website where you can input your business for free. Join the free. Later, as it grows, it's only been live a couple of weeks. Later, as it grows, upgrade to the Elite plan, to the VIP Partner plan. But join the Executive plan for free. Get your business in there. It is where I'm referring my network. We're building smart. We're building together. And next week, I'm going to show you how to grow your visibility without the performance trap. Because you know what? Presence doesn't require pressure. It doesn't. Your presence does not require pressure. And until then, create smart connections, create big growth, and don't have burnout. It's not required to grow your business. I'm Tanya Gossage, and until next time, continue growing. I appreciate you listening. Goodbye. Thanks for tuning in to the Influence and Growth Mastery podcast. If you're ready to attract high-ticket leads, scale with AI, and grow through powerful referral networks, visit my website, gossageconsulting.com. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with any CEO who is ready to simplify, scale, and succeed without the burnout. Until next time, stay influential and keep building smart connections that drive the real growth. See you soon.